Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video we're going to see how we should solve this integral from 0 to infinity of e to the negative ax sinh of bx dx. Let me zoom out a little bit. Yes, this integral, how should we solve it? So first, let me remind you of integration by parts. That is, if I have a function u dv, I can integrate it with this method of integration. It equals uv minus the integral v du. So here, right now, this portion of my integral is u, and this portion is dv. Sinh of bx dx is dv. Now, I can write this integral. Let me first write my u and du here. My u is e to the negative ax. Thus, du is negative a e to the negative ax. My dv is sinh of bx dx. And if I integrate it, it's going to be v equals cosine of bx over b. Now I can do the integration by parts, which is going to be e to the negative ax cosine of bx over b, the integral from 0 to infinity, minus the integral from 0 to infinity of v du, which is cosine bx over b times negative a e to the negative ax dx. If you calculate this limit, it's going to be negative 1 over b. Thus, I'm going to have negative 1 over b plus the integral from 0 to infinity of a over b. It's going to be here. E to the negative ax cosine of bx dx. Now, here, my u is, again, e to the negative ax. My du is negative a e to the negative ax dx. My dv is cosine bx dx. Thus, my v is sinh of bx over b, which is my v. If I write it again, my I is going to be negative 1 over b plus a over b. I'm going to write a limit here, e to the negative ax sinh of bx over b, the integral from 0 to infinity. This limit is going to go down to 0, minus the integral from 0 to infinity of plus a over b, if you take out the constant of integration, e to the negative ax sinh of bx dx. Now, if you keep an eye out here, negative 1 over b plus a over b, this is exactly equal to I, our integral. Thus, I can write it as a over bi. I is therefore 1 over b plus a squared over b squared I, and I minus a squared over b squared I is negative 1 over b. I'm going to factor out I. It's going to be 1 minus a squared over b squared is negative 1 over b. I times b squared minus a squared over b squared is negative 1 over b. And therefore, I is negative 1 over b times b squared over b squared minus a squared. And it is negative b over b squared minus a squared. And I can make it more simplified by writing it as b over a squared minus b squared. Thus, the integral from 0 to infinity of e to the negative ax sinh of bx dx is equal to b divided by a squared minus b squared. And that is the final form of my integral, which is a Laplace transform. And we've proven that in this video, which was pretty much of a rough work, but hopefully you did understand it. If not, please let me know in the comments, and I will see you next video.